Rena Montgomery, and you are watching Be Transformed, where we bring you a transformational tip every single Tuesday that will help push and propel you from your present day reality into your God-given destiny. So if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Well, today's tip is get vision. Yes, get vision. You know, according to Jeremiah 29:11, God has a unique plan and destiny and purpose for your life, and his plans are good. They're not evil, to bring us all to our desired and expected end. And you know, the question is, well, how do I get there? And the answer is with vision. God has given all of us a vision. So let's start off by defining what vision is. Vision is a mental picture that you carry around in your spirit about your future that molds your present. I'm going to say that again. Vision is a mental picture that you carry around in your spirit about your future that molds your present. You know, God has placed something down on the inside of you that is so bigger than where you currently are. When you get a hold of that vision, it begins to grab a hold of you and it begins to push you, because you know there is something bigger and something greater that God has in store for your life. And the only way that you can achieve that is with his help. You know, isn't that just like God, to begin to put dreams and desires down on the inside of us that we can't see in the natural how it's going to happen without him? And I'm here to tell you that if you're going to reach your destiny and your goal in 2020, you are going to have to step out in faith and look through the eyes of the Spirit and not what you see in the natural. You know, the word of the Lord declares unto us that the just shall live by faith. And what he wants to do is he wants to reveal his plan for you, something that is so great, that is so awesome, that you wouldn't even have the ability to perceive it. That's just what he did with Abraham without him. And you know, as I begin to pray and ask the Lord what to share on this video this week, that's what he began to tell me. He began to say, daughter, I have so many daughters out there that I want to get alone with them in this season, and I want to reveal unto them the vision and the plans that I have for their lives, because I'm here to tell you that vision, a God-given vision, can only be given by revelation, not based on what you see, not based on how you feel, but it comes by revelation. So I want to encourage you, daughter, to get alone with God. You know, on last week's video, if you missed it, dream big and imagine big, I kind of gave you a homework assignment. The next part of that homework assignment, if you didn't see it, click up right up here, the link right above. But the next part of that homework assignment is to get alone with God and begin to write down those visions, that thing that God has shared with you. Because God began to tell me that some of you, he has put down in your spirit that this is the season you need to write that book. Yes, you need to write that book. Somebody else is waiting on the other side of your obedience to the vision that God has given unto you. Some of you, you need to step out in faith and start that prayer group. Some of you need to step out in faith and you need to start that ministry, start that nonprofit, start tutoring those girls, go back to school. There are so many things that God has placed on the inside of you, but you first have to see it through the eyes of the Spirit. And so I want to encourage you today, daughter, to get alone with God. Let him place a revelation down on the inside of you to where he wants to take you. You know, there's a scripture in Proverbs that say, where there is no vision, the people will perish. Well, I'm here to tell you, where there is no vision, your life will begin to stay in the same place, in the same spot that it is right now. But I want to encourage you, daughter, to get up, to dream again, to get alone with God. God has something uniquely designed just for you. And I'm a living witness. You know, God began to put things down in my spirit on last year that were so above what I thought that I could do. But I'm here to tell you that I did it. And it took a step of faith, even when I had to fight against the thoughts in my mind that said, you know what? God is telling you to write a book. Nobody wants to hear anything that you have to say in a book. And you know, when the enemy begins to fight louder and speaks louder, that's when you know you're on the right track. And so I did it. I took a leap of faith and I stepped out on faith. And my very first book, I did it. This is a manifestation of vision. So I want to encourage you to get vision. And you know, it is only through the grace of God that 2 different churches, they've picked this book up, and now they're doing book studies and Bible studies based on that book, which started out as simply an internal mental picture of something that God placed on the inside of you, on the inside of me. So I want to encourage you today, daughter, get alone with God, dream big, get vision, and I'll see you here the same time, same place next Tuesday. And you know what? If you watch these videos every single week, leave me a comment below and let me know that you're watching. And also visit our website. It's listed here on the screen. Join our email list so that you can get constant daily faith resources. And guess what? They're absolutely free. All you have to do is join the email list. Well, I'll see you the same time, same place next Tuesday. Be blessed.